In this video, we're going to cover how to set up your subs and vendors in the program. We can start by navigating to the People icon in the top right and selecting Subs and Vendors. From here, navigate to the New Sub or Vendor button. You'll find this page is pretty self-explanatory, as you can enter basic contact information for the sub or vendor. One area I would like to highlight is the Divisions field. Within the Divisions field, you can assign a division or multiple divisions, and this will help organize this sub or vendor. Buildertrend provides some standard divisions, but you can always add your own using the Add button on the right. Email addresses can be associated with this sub or vendor by clicking Add Email. You can add up to 6 emails for each sub or vendor profile, and notifications sent to the sub or vendor will go to all of the emails you have established here. If you wanted this sub or vendor to receive text message notifications, you can set up their cell phone number as well. Once we've filled out the appropriate contact information, we'll navigate to the Job Access tab. The Job Access tab will be one way that you can assign job access to the sub or vendor. A sub must be added to the job you're working with in order to assign this particular sub to items such as the schedule and to-dos, to name a few examples. You'll see some additional preferences that you'll be able to set up under Additional Information. You can set up schedule alerts when there are conflicts, as well as some additional communication options if your sub or vendor is actively participating in Buildertrend with you, which we'll cover in a moment. Scrolling down a bit further, this is where you'll be able to add general liability certificates as well as workers' comp certificates. Once uploaded, you can then track the date that expires. Buildertrend will send automated notifications letting you know when this paperwork would be expiring, allowing you to update the paperwork before it actually expires. Any additional notes that you would like to record for the sub can be added at the bottom. The Trade Agreement tab is where you'll be able to upload trade agreements and store them within this profile. Simply upload the trade agreement and you're good to go. For subs that are actively participating in Buildertrend with you, you will be able to send this trade agreement to them via Buildertrend, and they'll be able to sign off on it. Both the document and their signature will remain in program. Any future trade agreements you upload will replace the currently existing one, but all trade agreements will be stored in here for your reference. A few things to mention. If you do already have a list of current subs and vendors you work with, you can go ahead and send that to us here at Buildertrend, and our data entry team will import that list for you. That way you won't have to add your subs and vendors manually. Now let's talk about activating your subs and vendors. Some subs and vendors will participate in Buildertrend with you, others will not. For your subs and vendors that do activate their free Buildertrend account, you'll notice more streamlined communication. Your subs and vendors can be invited en masse by selecting the checkbox on the left and then selecting Send Sub Invitation. This is a great way for you to send an invite to all of your trade partners, where some will activate and some won't. Please keep in mind the sub and vendor profile will need an email attached to that profile in order to email the invite. Finally, another way to establish job access is to return to your summary screen and selecting the job. Once the job has been selected, navigate to Job Info, and then navigate to the Subs and Vendors tab. At this point, you'll be able to establish job access for each sub or vendor. This concludes the video, and if you have any questions or require additional support, feel free to browse our Help Center or contact us, as we're always happy to help.